Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, know that I swear I say it how it is. No sugarcoating, but this is going to be a positive reading though. So we're doing a soulmate reading. Keep in mind guys, they're general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. As far as soulmate readings or future spouse or things like that, I'd recommend to watch a few and see what gets repeated. Watch a few different readers, few different readings, and see what keeps coming up, right? That should be meant for you. Anywho, this should be fun. So we have 4 piles to choose from. We're gonna look into their description, personality, hobbies, interests, jobs, when, where, initials. We're gonna get a song, a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Alrighty. So we have pile number 1 with orange calcite and the little seahorse. We have pile 2 with black onyx and the toucan. And we have pile 3 with opalized citrine and starfish. Damn, I blanked there for a minute. All right, and pile 4 with the flamingo and the pink opal. And you're also gonna have different decks of tarot for each card. I'm gonna pull those cards live. I used a whole bunch of different oracle decks, shuffled them all, not all the same decks. Some have a lot of cards, like this one, I think. So yeah, we're gonna see. It would have taken forever on screen. So, alright guys, if you want to pause the video, pause now, and there will be a link to your song and the timestamp in the description box down below. Alright, if you're not ready, rewind, pause. I'm gonna get these out of the way. And like that time 2:30. All right, and hi. Whoa. Hi, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So you picked the orange calcite. I was gonna say the horseshoe. So our tattoo. So some of you, your soulmate might have a horseshoe tattoo. Random. Okay. Seahorse. There we go. So let's see what we got for the cards. Mending. A healer. Networkers. Okay, so right away, I don't feel like you know this person yet. Or that you're going to meet them like that shortly because, you got distant horizons here. So you got a sign, you got Libra. That's how we're going to get your song, which is also kind of a tarot card. 3 of clubs is 3 of wands. So Aries energy. So you got Aries and Libra so far. Let me see. Okay, let me move some stuff over. Sorry, guys. Make sure everything's in the screen. Stop talking. Alrighty. So we're gonna get a couple more things. We're gonna give it advice. Trevor Falls. Okay. You got a clock. Hold on. So I feel like you're gonna have to be patient. You got the clock. You're gonna have to be a little patient here. It might not come in as soon as you want it to be. Pile 1 with distant horizon and the clock. Like, timing is everything. Sometimes life stings. Okay. So I feel like some of you might have come in here hoping to hear that it was going to happen really shortly. I think for most of you, not so much. I feel like there's some things you need to learn and you need to go through, or your soulmate does, or both of you, before you can meet up. You know, a healer, mending. There's a lot of healing I think needs to happen. Lighten up, have confidence. I think some things you put too much weight on sometimes, or your person does. It's something you're gonna have to learn. I feel like your person could have a Venus in Virgo with servant. Venus and Virgos tend to be of service, and that's how they show their love, and that's their love language. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Networker. You might meet this person at a networking type of event. I feel like you might be a little nervous when you meet this person, and you might talk too much. Like, in a nervous type of way. I almost feel like that might be you in your head, like being like, stop talking, stop talking. Because, like, it ended up right beside this card where she's, you know, singing with her mouth's open. So I just feel like it's going to be mostly you. There's definitely going to be attraction right away when you guys meet. I feel like your person... I don't feel like you guys are gonna know right away that you guys are into each other, or that your person's into you, or vice versa. With the mask, like I said, I didn't ask, like, I asked for everything positive. I meditated before I did the piles. So I see that as maybe being a Gemini. So far for signs, we have Aries, Gemini, and Libra for this pile. You know, the two-face energy, the two sides. To Gemini, but like not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. I don't think there's gonna be like deluding and like gaslighting. I just feel like your person is not gonna really show their attraction to you right away. They might not make the effort right away. That may also be what stings, because you're gonna be interested and you're gonna be like, what's going on? You got like the psychic position of authority, great good fortune. So I feel like you're gonna know intuitively that this is your person, but you might be thrown off with them not necessarily reacting to you the way you want. That might be why you tell yourself that, you know, stop talking. I just feel like in general your advice with the lighten up and the have confidence, I feel like it's for you. I feel like your person is really confident. They're gonna be in a position of authority, some type of authority figure in some aspect. You might meet them at work and they're your boss, or for a lot of you, I feel like it's gonna be some type of networking event, or you're gonna meet them through a coworker, or, you know, a friend of a friend, but somewhat to a business capacity with the networker card here. I feel like you need to work a bit more on just really being yourself, because lighting up and having confidence to me is just, you know, mixed energy of low self-esteem and like taking yourself too seriously, right? And with the healer and mending, I feel like that's what you need to mend and heal. I don't know. I know I didn't pronounce that. Heal. You know what I'm trying to say. I think, yeah, that's what the mending and the healing is for. your focus if you want to get to your soulmate sooner, or the reason why I think it's in like the distant horizon, and you got that too. And I get this energy of you wanting it to be so much sooner and closer than what it really is right now, is that blockage. It's like there's some stuff that happened. We're not digging into that into this reading, right? But whatever's happened, past relationship, childhood, that's affected your confidence and your just ability to just sit in yourself and be yourself. You might take, get this energy of just taking everything too serious. Like this person might not even pretend or hide their feelings. It might not be like all laid out on the table, and you're gonna feel like, oh, this stings, like they're not making the effort. You're gonna feel like you don't know where you stand. I feel like this is maybe something this person is gonna teach you too, to maybe just kind of relax and go a bit more with the flow. Okay, let me grab my other phone. I want to get this song before I forget. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, so I got an artist card for each pile. So we got Billie Holiday, and we're gonna go on Spotify, and I got a dice that goes up to 12. And we're gonna get a number, and we'll count down, and that'll be your song. All right, so 10. Let's see. Billie Holiday. 1, 2. Oh, wait. Songs. How do you... Me, who needs to get this together, right? I'm sorry, guys. I don't really use Spotify very often. Oh, here. Songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy Living by Billie Holiday. So I'll write that down, and that will be your song. Easy living, right? I feel like that's what you need to learn. That's what your person is going to help you learn. Easy living. Chill. It's not that serious. Billie. Okay. All right, guys. So that's going to be your song. Okay, also, with the 3 of Wands here, this relationship may start as a long distance relationship. Also, like 3 of Wands is about ships coming in. And we got this ship here too, right? Coming in. So, I do feel like it is gonna come in once you're prepared, because the 3 of Wands is really like your ship coming in once you're prepared. You've done the work. So I feel like there's some work that needs to be done. Okay, we're gonna look a lot more into your person. Let's see. We're gonna get some characteristics. Let's get a couple. I had too many of these, so I put them in 2 cups. We're also gonna get letters. When. We're gonna pull some cards, get some jobs. Where. Advice. And then whatever pops up. Person could have Pisces placements too, or 12 house placements. With that psychic ability here. Okay. So yeah, your person's definitely been through some stuff. And okay, so yeah. Like I said, feeling Pisces placements. So what do we have? Venus in Virgo, Gemini. What did I say so far? Libra. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Pisces. Coming in strongly. Okay, so your person's very high energy, very private. And by private, I mean like your person is not necessarily the most talkative. Um, Maybe not even have social media. If they do have social media, it would be more business oriented, more. Sorry, I was moving the wire out of the frame, but just a private person, you know. It wouldn't be like the Kim and Kanye of the celebrity world. It would be, I don't know, the ones we don't know about, you know, the ones we don't hear about, the ones that aren't in the tabloids. So this person is just more about keeping their personal shit personal. Okay, I should get another pink one at least. Passionate, very passionate person. Funny. So this person is definitely going to make you laugh. Very high energy and passionate. So really fun to be around. You're not going to get bored. I think there's a lot you're not going to know about this person. Oh yeah, Libra, that I forgot. There's a lot you're not going to know about this person. So there's definitely going to be an air of mystery when you first meet them, which may be, you know, why this person, and you have mask here, because this person's private, so they might not let their feelings show right away until they feel like it's mutual, or they may just be a slow mover. They might wait till they really get you in private. Nobody's really going to know. You might ask around and be like, yeah, I don't know how this person feels. Oh, they haven't mentioned me. The thing is, you know what? They're private. They're not going to mention it. I feel like they're going to act more intuitively and wait for the right moment to kind of tell you what's up. So yeah, resilient. So they've been through a lot. Definitely a strong person. As characters, been through some shit. Let me get one more. Okay, two more. Hobbies and interests, you know. So you got little cat hairs. Jesus. Yeah, my cat sheds like crazy, and she sleeps on this chair all the time. So cat hair everywhere. Martial arts. So yeah, that's a good teller. That's a lot of stuff though these days. So like MMA, judo, karate, you know, Muay Thai. Or is that a drink? um, you know, Krav Maga. I might want to learn that. Concerts and festivals, so something they really like to do, and classics and old jams. So that's as far as music goes. So they're more, you know, gonna listen to the older stuff, as opposed to like top 40 or whatever. Whichever style, it's gonna depend. And oh, you didn't get much for descriptors. So Asian, you got Asia, Africa, so you might meet them there on the trip. They may be from there. They may be, you know, born in Asia, lived in Africa, or vice versa. You meet them somewhere else. You do get the Three of Wands here, which talks about long distance relationship. But I mentioned this may start as a long distance relationship, or it might require one of you guys to move, or the relationship might require to move at some point because of a job opportunity or whatever the case may be. But your person is definitely from a different place from you, because, you know, accent just means accent different from you. So maybe, you know, maybe you're from Asia or Africa and your person is from the other location, right? Like I have an accent to most English speaking people because I'm French. So accent just means whichever type of accent, just an accent to you and different than when you're where you're from. All right, guys. So let's get some letters. We still have to do the tarot. Okay, we have N, D, K, another D, and an H. It's gonna drive me nuts. Got it. Okay. D, N, D, H, K. First name, last name. Nickname, you know. Nickname that everybody calls them by, you know, not just random little nickname you made up. But yeah, D, D, N, H, K. There's not really any words here that we can make up or, you know, come up with. There's nothing. So that's your letters. Let's do the tarot. So for your deck, we're gonna use I don't remember what it's called. Divine Moon, I think. It's based on some fairy tales. How cute, right? So let's see. Let's move some of the cards out of the way. And we're gonna get a couple cards for jobs. Let's see. What is Piles 1's soulmate, husband, twin flame, whichever, you know, whatever it means to you, you know, the person you end up with. Okay, Three of Swords, and it doesn't matter if it's upright or whatever. I have the cheat sheets. I don't know all the jobs by heart, guys, for that portion. I'm cheating. Okay, King of Pentacles. Middle management or business owner, so definitely a higher position. And I told you guys, position of authority, so definitely this person is going to be like management or a boss. For some of you, it's going to be your boss or your higher up or your manager or something. Okay, with the Three of Swords, let's see, maybe in what type of industry, maybe Three of Swords. Cardiologist, surgeon, butcher, grief counselor, FIFO work, which I don't know what the fuck FIFO is, so I don't know, man. Google it. But yeah. Cardiologist, surgeon. So for some of you, definitely could be a surgeon. You know, top one at that. But I guess that job just comes with a position of authority, you know, in society and whatnot. So your person could be a cardiologist or a surgeon. It's going to be probably more relevant for those of you who work in hospitals, you know, or in that domain, like, I don't know, pharmaceuticals or things like that, right? For others of you, butcher, for some of you, you know, yeah, and grief counseling could represent quite a few things, right? Psychologists, like grief, there's different types of griefs. There's, you know, miscarriages, losing a child, there's, you know, people dying, there's people, breakup is a kind of grief, right? It's like grief. You lose someone, you grieve the relationship, so, yeah, so that's what we're looking at for jobs for your person. Let's see where you guys might need this person. Let's get a few cards. A pumpkin, so right away, definitely getting Halloween vibes, okay? Is that Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella? What else? Definitely getting a fall, October vibes around Halloween, October, November. What else? The Magician, the Hangman. What is that? And Justice. So more Libra energy, more Pisces energy. I'm really, yeah, Libra, Pisces. How are you guys gonna meet? What is he holding? He's holding a medal. So it might be to some type of sporting event. This kind of gives a little type of, not necessarily martial arts with a sword, but you could meet them at a martial arts type of event. Something related to that. Maybe it's something you both do. So, take it as it resonates. It's going to be different. There's, different people watching this reading. So for some of you, it could be at the hospital. If you're like, yeah, I don't do martial arts, but you work at a hospital, for you might be the hospital. If you do martial arts, or maybe your brother, does martial arts, or your dad or something, or your sister, maybe you meet them at one of their events, and they're one of the people doing the tournament or whatever. I feel that's all I'm getting. Like, that's all it's giving me. Fall vibes. Halloween, fall. And, yeah, a martial arts type of events. Okay, so this came with this little book. Is this stuff from, I don't know, ancient stuff, apparently. So we're going to give you some type of timing for pile 1. So, okay, that was a shitty spin. I'm sorry. There we go. All right, so you got D. Very, very soon. Which is kind of contradictory for distant horizons. So for some of you, or for me, it might be a lot sooner than it looks like. It would explain the clock. Maybe for some of you it's soon. Maybe for some of you it's later. Maybe for... it might just differ. I do feel like for most of you it is longer than you want. So it might be really soon, but a lot longer than what you want. So maybe some people watching this just feel like they're really ready, or they feel like they're older now. If you're in your 30s, 40s, maybe you're like, okay, well, I've waited long enough. And you might think like, oh, 5 years, what are you saying? 10 years? It might be like within 2 years. So sooner than you anticipate. Maybe after hearing this, but maybe not as soon as you want. If that makes sense, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the reading, make sure that you subscribe, you hit the bell if you're new here so you can see more videos from me in the future. Hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know which pile you picked, if it resonated, if anything made sense to you. And if you already know this person, which I don't think so for this pile. But yeah, if you do, is it your person? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, dokie. Ooh. Go. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. All right, guys. So let's get into it. We're gonna get all these cards organized. I think you have a bit more than the last one, maybe. Why? Well, I don't know. Fuck fear. Gemini, so you got a sign here. Express your love. Listen. by the book. What does your soul say? We're gonna get a song from the artist card here on Spotify. We'll do that in a little bit. But I also read playing cards, and Ace of Swords, Ace of Spades is the Ace of Swords. So, strong air energy. So, your soulmate, your person, could definitely be an air sign. So, Gemini, Aquarius, what's the other fucking one? Libra. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Mystique, shapeshifter. I don't know how to say that. King, child wounded. Okay, you got a lot of these. Let me make sure we're in frame here. All right, perfect. Then let's see what we got here. What does your soul say? Act as if. Okay, so I feel like you need to meditate. There's also going to be advice. I feel like how to get you to your soulmate. Or if you're already with your soulmate, how to make your relationship better. But with the why, by the book, I feel like for some of you, okay, take what resonates, either or. Some of you do things too by the book, and others you just want to be too eccentric and you have to go a little bit more by the book. And you're always like, why? And like, why? Why does it have to be like that? So if, either way, right? If you're like always trying to go by the book, or this could be your person. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's your person. I'm so used to doing readings for people. So basically, for whoever's watching, but reverse the roles, you know how it goes. I feel like you're going to get your person flustered. I feel flustered. I don't know why. I feel like hot. I feel flustered. Like I'm looking for my words. Like, ooh, what am I doing? So you're going to make your person really, really nervous. I feel like your person is really going to have to work up the courage to talk to you with the fuck fear and the act as if, express your love and listen. I feel like your person is going to be really scared to express how they feel, which is going to be funny if it's a Gemini because they usually don't have trouble talking. Hold on. That's better. Okay. So I feel like this person is going to get really tongue-tied and speechless around you. And they might do a lot more listening than talking, which is going to be a little bit out of character for them. Yeah, so what I was trying to say that I had a really hard time getting out before. With the why and the by the book here, I feel like either you or your person is either goes against the traditions, against the norm, and is always wondering like why. Like why this shit has to be a certain way? Why can't I just do what I want? Why are people always questioning me? And if you're doing things by the book, it's either that you get frustrated by other people that don't, or you get annoyed that you always have to do things by the book and you're that type of person. You wish you could be a little bit more free-flowing, or your person does, which I do feel like it's more that uptight energy, as opposed to being eccentric with that fuck fear here. It's just the vibe I'm getting. Okay, let's see what we have here. New job, career, great passion. We have a pat with money is waiting for you to find it. You are on the road to success. Plenty of material things. Okay, goddamn. So I feel like your person is gonna be a little loaded. All right, pile 2. Let's just say that. Very humble though. So I feel like this person is humble but very loaded. All right, so win-win there. Like that thing that's been going around with Marilyn Monroe. Like, you wouldn't marry a girl just because she's pretty, but it sure does help. So, not saying marry someone because of their money, but it sure does help. And if they're humble about it, it doesn't hurt in this economy, motherfuckers. Um, so I feel like this person is really gonna have a lot. This relationship is gonna bring a lot of material to you. For some of you, you're gonna meet this person through a new job and a new career. It might be something that you're not even entertaining yet. We're gonna see with timing for later. I'm not getting anything yet. Also, what else, guys? Sorry, I need a sip. Okay, what does your soul say? So I feel like your person is really gonna have to listen to their soul and their intuition, and that's what's gonna push them. It's gonna overcome their fear and express their love to you. Yeah, I feel like your person is definitely more of a listener than a talker. So I'm not sure that they would have a Gemini sun, maybe Gemini moon or Venus, or rising. No, even a Gemini rising would be more outspoken. But revels in intimate union with the divine, skill at navigating to a different level of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So either this person is going to meditate a lot, or there's going to be a lot of meditation in this relationship. Might be how you meet. You maybe meet through a meditation group or through some meditating. But for most of you, I really do feel like it's through work or something to do with money, like a money opportunity. Like 4 out of 5 of these cards are like money things, job things. And guys, there's like 200 cards. I don't think there's that many about money like that. So definitely going to be wealthy. This person is also definitely very spiritual, philosophical. So I am getting also like Sagittarius energy with the Y, and that spirituality, like a lot of philosophical, I can't say that word properly, questions. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of deep conversation with this person, because you're here, so you're into tarot, you're into that spiritual shit. This person is going to be too. Delight in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Okay, so your person, I feel like a person sometimes looks for maybe answers where there's no answers, or where it doesn't matter, and it might kind of overcome them a little bit, and they might become a little withdrawn at times, and that's maybe when that's going to manifest with you. I feel like that might be something that's a little hard for you in the relationship. I feel like you might have to quiet your mind sometimes and listen to this person too, because they might not say much at times. Yeah, I don't know if that made sense. Sorry if that didn't make sense. Maybe make sense to someone. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So yeah, this person, I feel, is very humble, very well off, very knowledgeable, very resourceful and useful. Really somebody that, really has a lot to offer. That king energy, it's not a fucking knight. It's not a fucking joker, court jester. This is some real king energy. I just feel like this person has a lot going on internally, and they may be really hard to read. They're in their head a lot. There's a lot of air energy and Sagittarius energy too. You see child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve others. Awakens compassion. Oh, I started again the same line. Sorry, guys. Wounded children. To serve other wounded children opens the learning path of forgiveness. So your person has been through a lot of shit as a child. There's some shit that they're probably still dealing with, right? That's probably why they're so deep, really looking into the why. Maybe have issues around expressing their love sometimes and expressing themselves. They could, have their Chiron in Gemini. So their core wound in this lifetime may be, about expressing themselves. But this person is almost like too humble. It's like they're scared to speak up sometimes. They're scared to hurt people. They're scared to offend people. This person is very tactful. Okay, unlike me. They would, be the type to sugarcoat things. Yeah, I forgot to get one of those dice. So let's get one. Lock. See, yeah, I feel like this person is really on lock. This person is guarded. Obviously, they're gonna let you in. You're their soulmate. But this person is very, it's a really hard time letting people in. I feel like it's going to take a really long time for this person to let you in and to trust you. And I feel like there's some things you're going to have to learn and navigate with this person when it comes to that. Okay, let's get some more like personality traits. We're going to get some letters, a song, some tarot, jobs. Okay, so we got a few hobbies. Felt like we're supposed to get one from the bottom. And let's get some personality traits, Oh yeah, that one wanted to come out, I guess. Popular and funny. And let's get one more. Alright guys, so let's see what we got. Okay, so this person, is popular. Homebody. So see, even though they don't go out much, I feel like this person, people are really, really drawn to this person. They might know a lot of people through work. And like I said, like they have a really good position at work. They're looked up to. They're, the mentoring type. So yeah, go getter. Funny. I'm getting a very like dad joke, very demure like type of humor. So not tough. So yeah, see, I feel like it's more like a tough exterior. This person's been through a lot. They're guarded, they're tough, they have like really thick skin. This person doesn't necessarily like crowds. They don't like too many people. I feel like this person's been through some real fucked up shit. Like really, really like next level type of shit. And they've overcome a lot of it. But there's some stuff that, no matter what, like, yeah, you overcome it, but it's always, like, it changed you and it changed you forever, and it is what it is. And with that child wounded card here, I do feel like your person might be part of, like, a big brother, big sister type of program, or, like, to mentor youth in some type of way. Youth that they see themselves in when they were younger, try to be like that person that maybe they didn't have. Okay, so you got natural, no makeup, or very little. So if you're dealing with a girl, that would be like a girl that very natural look. If you're dealing with a guy, it's someone that is not very metrosexual, I guess is the term, right? Not really just really low maintenance is kind of the vibe, you know. um, just more casual. um, wouldn't be the type to really care too much about their hair, you know, cut it whenever. Might have long hair if it's a guy, probably have a beard, not necessarily big on like crazy upkeep, so trimming type of thing. Um, might be hairy too if it's a guy, right? Light hair, so there's just, you know, blonde, dirty blonde, and bushy eyebrows. So yeah, definitely that goes with the natural look, right? And by bushy eyebrows, I just mean, you know, the eyebrows that are really popular these days, right? Like bushy full eyebrows, model eyebrows. So yeah, your person's gonna have not be waxing really those eyebrows like that. Gonna have very bushy, natural, very natural look. Um, hiking. So even though your person's a homebody, they're gonna like hiking, which, you know, it makes sense. I don't feel like your person would be into partying. Computers. So this could be a job. We are gonna look at jobs. We're gonna pull tarot for jobs. Um, but they could work in IT and computers, or have a computer business, or do coding. They could maybe mentor younger people with coding. Some prodigies. Design and create. So they could do digital design, like I said, coding. That would be like computer creating, and collecting. So they collect something. It could be anything, like some sports stuff, maybe even like sneakers or hats, like whatever. Just there's something they like to collect. Teas. Maybe they drink a lot of tea. They like to collect different flavors. Anything. This is more, you know, hobbies and interests. So things that they would be doing in their free time, you know. All right, so let's get you a song. Let me grab my phone and go on Spotify. And you got Buddy Holly, and we're gonna get a number, and then we're gonna count the songs down and from the number, and that will be your song. 3. So I don't really know any of this guy's songs, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, songs. Wait, artist. Buddy Holly. Okay, that didn't work. I'll do the songs and we'll pick the third one. Okay, Buddy Holly by Weezer, which I guess is not from the artist. So maybe I shouldn't do it like that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. That'll be the day. Okay. So that'll be in the description box. You can check that out after. Let's get you some letters. We're going to get timing. We're going to do some tarot. Make a little room. Let's get some letters, guys. So pile 2, soulmate, future husband, wife. We got an R. We got an F. Fred. And we got a C. Another R. And let's get one more. And a D. Alright, so besides Fred, I'm not thinking of much, guys, with these letters, like the previous pile. Okay, let's see how soon you're gonna meet this person, and then we're gonna look at jobs, where you might meet this person with the tarot. This is a little spinner. It came with this book. It's like this. It had a whole bunch of different stuff, like runes and like a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the questions was when you're gonna meet your person. Sorry, I gotta give it a good spin. Hold There we go. So you got E, trying too hard. So you want it too much. So I would recommend that you meditate and that you look into, or maybe that's your person who wants it too much or wants it too hard. I feel like you need to do some meditation if you want this to happen faster than the energy is showing right now. You know, when you want something too much, you repel it. Look into the manifestation of, like, you know, law of attraction and letting go. Yeah, that's what you should look up. I'm not too sure how to say it, but it's like if you focus on it too much, it's kind of counterproductive and it kind of acts as a repellent. So it's like you're looking for it too hard. So, okay, hopefully that makes sense to you. I had a hard time explaining that. What else? Oh, yeah, the tarot, guys. So, for you guys, we're going to use Modern Witch Tarot. So, let's see their jobs. And I'm going to cheat for that part. Doesn't matter if it's upright. By cheat, I mean I have all the jobs written down. I don't know it by heart. So, 4 of Cups. Administration, assistant, barista, waiter, carer, broadcaster, counselor. So I feel for a lot of you, your person could definitely do counseling because, you know, that's the type of energy we're talking about here. And let's see with the 8 of Wands. Computers might just be a passion for, oh no, okay, 8 of Wands. Marketing, news, communication, aviation jobs, tourism, and receptionist. So there's quite a lot here. So I'm not necessarily getting like a travel vibe from your person. I don't think there's going to be a lot of traveling or anything like that. I definitely think for a lot of you, this person is going to work in counseling or in marketing and news and communication or something like that. That also has to do with computers. Administration, assistant, receptionist. For some people, I feel like I'm not getting that vibe. I feel like your person is higher up than that. If they do, like, I don't know, I feel like they need a raise because they do more than, that's the energy I'm getting. Like, they do a lot more work and offer a lot more in value than, you know, an assistant. It's like, if they're an assistant, they're doing their bosses, most of their bosses' work type of energy. All right, let's see where you might need this person. Okay, let's see what I'm getting here. So you might meet this person by some water, by a river. In the fall, because fall or spring. This gives me spring. This gives me fall. Even though is Cups fall. Cups is summer, but like what she's wearing, you know what I mean? Very fall outfit. It's kind of early fall. So I feel like you're gonna meet them in the fall. But you got trying too hard for timing, so I can't really tell you exactly when, but by water, where there's gonna be a garden, there's gonna be flowers. For some of you, you know, I don't think so. Okay, never mind. I don't really know how to do the where with cards. I just figured I would just look at what I feel and what I get. But flower, water, garden, early fall is what I'm getting. Like when the flowers are all kind of dying type of situation. Maybe by a little pond or by a river. There's going to be some flowers. That's all I can give you. Let's get you some advice. Especially when they're like trying too hard. The Hierophant. You might need to start playing by the book. Maybe a person is very by the book, your soulmate's by the book, and they're not going to really be able to approach you and express how they feel if you're not a little bit more by the book. Because the Hierophant, like, this is that energy. This is tradition. This is doing things by the book. For that to come into your advice, and with the Ace of Swords in reverse, that's like needing a change of attitude. It can be like rumors and talking shit, but like, you know, in this situation, I see it as stale ideas and stale point of views and having a really bad mindset and needing to change your thought process and maybe your behavioral pattern and how you process certain fucking things, certain emotions, certain thoughts. Maybe sometimes you don't want to do things by the book because it is a childhood wound, because you know you didn't get enough attention and you feel like maybe you need to act up and stand out to get that attention, and maybe it's not really in alignment with who you truly are. It's just an example, guys, okay? Don't take that to be like that's what it is. And didn't we have the Ace of Swords? Didn't I say Ace of Swords? Oh yeah, Ace of Swords, right? Lots of air energy for you guys. Also Pisces, Taurus. I feel like you need to be a little bit more mysterious as well. Maybe a little bit out there. Being eccentric and maybe being larger than life. Or maybe there's just an aspect of you where you maybe overshare. With the moon, I'm getting like advice here to be more traditional, be more by the book, have a kind of a change of attitude. It's going to depend on what. You probably know what I'm talking about. If not, maybe I'll click later. But with the moon, it's about mystery, right? It's about secrets, it's about illusions. So I'm not saying to create an illusion, but just create more mystery around you and your persona and your aura. Maybe not just give everything right away. This person is a lot shyer than you, I feel like. So I also feel like it might be a little bit overbearing and scary to them and intimidating, you know? Yeah, oh shit, we got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. If that's not like cool, calm, collected energy, I don't know what is, right? Very, very down to earth, calm, very calm energy. Very traditional, very by the book. And I do feel like that's what you want. If that's not what you want, then that wouldn't be your advice, and that wouldn't be your soulmate, and that wouldn't be your person. So if that's truly what you want, then you need to stop acting in a way that's contradictory to that, you know? Like, you can't be like, I don't want traditional, but you're not acting in a traditional sense. Take that to mean, like, whatever. Like, I don't mean, like, traditional, like, gender roles or whatever. It could just be, like, traditional corset dating. It's like you want the family, you want like the marriage, the proposal, the family, the kid, blah blah blah, but you're not really operating like that when you start dating. It's like you don't really go on dates and blah blah blah. You don't follow the blueprint in the beginning, and then it kind of falls apart. Again, just an example, right? So, all right guys, I feel like that's your advice, to just kind of be more cool, calm, and collected. and have a little bit more mystery about you and be a bit more by the book. Actually, that was like a bunch of advice, so I won't recap on that. You got your letter. Let me check. When, where, initials, songs, hobby, interest, job. Okay, we did all that, right? Okay, guys. So that is your reading. If it resonated, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you're new so you can see more videos from me in the future. I do monthly readings for all the signs, and I'm going to do pick a cards. I might start doing generals monthly too. We're going to see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you liked it and you got something out of the reading, and definitely check out your song. The link is going to be in the description box. All right, thank you for watching. Bye. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to take a minute break. Switch the piles. Ooh, damn. I hit the tripod. Alrighty. Oh yeah, pile 3 has a lot of cards. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You pick the opalized citrine and the starfishy. Alrighty, so let's see all the cards you've got. Let me make sure I'm in the frame. We're gonna get a song, and you got Taylor Swift, so we're gonna get a song from Taylor Swift. We're gonna roll a dice, get a number, and go on Spotify and go down from there. Stop obsessing. It's just funny because it's with Taylor Swift. She's always writing about her relationships, but who cares? A bunch of dudes do that too, right? All right, so you got a sign. You got the most cards. You're the pile with a lot of cards. So, guys, all right, addict. Don't worry, there's nothing negative. So, helps you recognize, confront addictive behavior. So, your person could have been an addict in the past. Maybe, feel for most of you, they might have dealt with somebody that was an addict and they know how to recognize the behavior. Let's see. You can fit everything on screen here. All right, nothing is wasted. Magic works through you. I feel like there's a lot of advice too in these cards. I feel like you need to release and surrender. You need to start calling in your soulmate. There's some changes. Oh, some changes that really need to happen for this to come your way, my friend. You got Cancer, you got Jupiter, you got a lot of cards. This might be the longest reading. Nourish the sacred feminine energy. So I don't care if you're a man or a woman. We all have masculine and feminine energy. It's in our birth chart. We all have feminine, masculine signs. You have to focus on being more nurturing and loving, whether that's to yourself or to find your partner. We're going to look into that. Definitely feel like you and your person are going to have children, because you got co-create here. All right. So we got the 8 of Pentacles here. I do read playing cards as well. And 8 of Diamonds is 8 of Pentacles. Also with the light hair here. She's blonde too. So especially, see this blonde. I could just see the blonde. Especially if you're dealing, if you're looking for a woman as your counterpart. Especially, I feel like they're probably going to be blonde. All right. The 8 of Pentacles, we got some Virgo energy here. We got Cancer. We got Jupiter. Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo so far for signs for your person. For Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Rising. I did say Rising. My bad. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Find peace within. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Okay, I feel like your person is definitely a leader. I feel like this is kind of advice for you. I feel like this person that you're going to be with is definitely your soulmate, okay? It's definitely like your other half. For me, like, it all have different meanings, right? Like, twin flames, kindred spirit, soulmates. People believe in that. They don't. They have different meanings. For me, soulmate is like your other half. Like, that's it. That's the one and only. You only have one. So you got calling in your soulmate here, and you got soulmates. So for this pile number 3, 1000%, this is your one and only, your soulmate that you're going to end up with, okay? You guys are going to bring each other a lot of peace, because we have find peace within, peace and harmony. So I can't really say the last 2 piles got that. You got like the most peaceful one. I think this union is going to bring just utter peace and comfort and calm to each other. I think you guys are gonna connect on family issues and family sorrow, which is what might bring a lot of peace. For a lot of you, you might have dealt with a family member, an ex, a parent who was an addict, a sibling. With that family sorrow, the addict here, the be the leader you wish you had. I feel like a lot of you, whether it's your person, you or both of you, or something you're really going to connect on, I feel like there was really a lack of that leadership, of a mentorship, of just having someone to really look up to in life. But I feel like with the nothing is wasted, that's what made you guys you. But I think it made you tougher, made your person tougher. It's supposed to be about your soulmate. But you know, often soulmates and people tend to be a lot alike that get into relationships that truly work for the long term. You know, opposites attract, but only for a little time. I think the more you have in common, the better. You know, there's got to be some differences to complement each other. But I feel like you guys are really going to be a lot alike. Your paths are going to be a lot alike. I don't think it's going to happen necessarily crazy soon, or that you already know this person, with release and surrender and calling in your soulmate and all that feminine energy, because we have Queen here as well that says radiate the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So there's a lot of talk about feminine energy. So I think your childhood, maybe a lack of leadership, made you really, really tough. Tougher than you want to be, tougher than you have to be. And it really made you rely more on your masculine energy for you and your person, or both. Take it as it resonates, okay? Um, and there's a need for balance. And within that balance, with releasing and surrendering that need for control, that need for dominance, that need for, um, that lack of nurturing and that lack of vulnerability, you can't call in your soulmate. So until you do that, until those changes are made, y'all can't find each other. And with the Cancer, the doula is really, really about nurturing. There's a lot of talk here about feminine energy, nurturing, and like family stuff that resulted in like an over excessive masculine energy. Okay, make you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. I feel like for a lot of you, it really is family members or people you've been really close to that you didn't want to cut off, that you had to cut off. And that's what brought like this whipping willow, family sorrow. And you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like you guys are really going to give each other the gift of understanding, of peace and harmony, of somebody who truly sees you and understand the shit you've been through. I feel like y'all are never gonna feel like you're related to anybody in your life the way you relate to each other. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, so I feel like you're both, again, with that maybe defensive, more masculine energy, too much masculine energy is too violent, is too aggressive, and too much feminine energy is too like low self-esteem and too victimized, right? So you need that balance, like everything in life. So I feel like you get defensive or your person gets defensive. You're both gonna understand how to accept valid criticism and how to take it on board and how to not feel attacked by it. Magic works through you. I feel like magic is gonna work through this union and through your children. I feel like you guys are definitely gonna have children together. Or for those of you, if maybe you're like, bitch, I'm too old to have kids. What are you talking about? My tubes are tied. I've got a vasectomy. Whatever the case, I don't want kids. Then you guys are gonna go create something together, whether it's a business, like art. There's definitely something that's gonna be created. For most of you, it's definitely children. Obviously, that's the biggest co-creation in a relationship. Or, if you're gay, maybe you adopt. But it is co-create. But I guess raising a child is co-creating a child, right? Raising the child creates and shapes the child. Oh, I forgot to get you a dice. Let's get it. Ooh, don't fall over. Let's get a dice. Okay, so we got some Aquarius energy. As Aquarius, they're always like referred to as like the aliens and the weird ones and the odd ones. So we got some Aquarius energy here, but mostly I feel like you guys are both going to be into conspiracy theorists, okay, which makes sense too with that Jupiter expansion type of energy. They're philosophers, Sagittarius, and I feel like if you question a lot of things and you're going to be into philosophy, you're going to question, you're going to wonder about aliens and conspiracies and all of that stuff too, right? So I feel like that's also something your person is really going to be into and that you guys are going to have in common. Aliens, conspiracy theories, and for some of you, maybe even like alien experiences or UFO sightings, all right? Let's get some stuff here. This is going to be some of their hobbies. Okay, one of them fell on my lap. I feel like that's enough. We'll get also some, like looks and stuff like that. let's get us. Oh, we gotta get your song. So let's me not forget some personality. We're also gonna look at jobs, when you're gonna meet them, and kind of an idea of when, and maybe where. All right. Let me do the song before I forget. I really don't want to forget. Where's the dice? So which song from Taylor Swift on Spotify? Oh. Sorry, that went too far. So you got 7. Lucky number 7. Taylor Swift. One, two, oh, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love Story. I don't know that song. I know a few Taylor Swift songs that I like, but mostly listen to hip hop and shit. But definitely hope it's a really cute love song for you guys, because that is honestly my favorite pile so far. It's very soulmate, complete each other, like bring so much to each other, fulfilling relationship type of energy. I like all the piles though, but yeah, this is my favorite Taylor. All right, let's see what all the papers got for you. So gotta do the tarot. Resilient. Yeah, your person's been through some shit, okay? I'm telling you. Intense. So your person can be very intense. I feel like you can as well. Like I said, with that like overbearing masculine energy, which I have that too. My chart is mostly fire, y'all. Okay, it's a lot of Leo and Sagittarius placements. So you could both have very masculine charts, so air and fire that are kind of overriding everything, so you have to learn to balance that out. Astrology, crystal, and tarot. So your person is actually gonna be into this stuff, the spiritual realm of things. Your person also, with that 8 of Pentacles here, is very diligent. Like your person doesn't play around, is not really much of a risk taker. They like to make sure they know what they're getting into. They're more, focused, practice makes perfect type of person. They don't really like winging things. They like to be, prepared. Okay, so I was looking at that. That came to mind. Technology. So that's their interest. So they could be into technology. It could be a lot of different things, like, robotics or computers, or they're just working on an app, or whatever type of technology. Maybe they're into, I don't know, you know what I mean. I'm out of ideas. I'm not big on technology like that. Baking. So yeah, your person's gonna like to bake. Hey, look at you. Nice. So might make you some cake and some cookies. Could be a baker. We'll see. We didn't get to the jobs yet. A reserved. So your person is intense and reserved. So they don't. It's those types of people that they don't talk much, but when they say something, it means something. Serious. So your person got a serious vibe. Bubbly. Okay, I feel like one of y'all is like serious and reserved, and the other one is more bubbly. Sensual. So it's gonna be a very sensual marriage, relationship. I don't know. You know what? I feel like your person may be a little bit of an ambivert, because I feel like that's somewhat my vibe, so it makes sense. Your person might have a lot of like Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, like that's that type of energy. They can be fucking serious if it's called for. It can be really reserved in certain situations, but really bubbly in others and really intense in others. So it's like giving me a lot of fiery energy, like sensual, resilient. That is very fiery. What else did you get? Like Virgo, Aquarius, I said. You do have Sagittarius here, so maybe Sagittarius energy. You got Cancer as well. Okay, guys. Yeah, very fiery energy. Round face. So for look indicators, so your person's gonna have a rounder face. Um, Small eyes. So that would mean like, almond eyes or maybe hooded eyes. They're not gonna have, those big eyes. I love big eyes. I have small eyes. Scar or scars. So they could have a very, they could have like, that's gonna be a thing. It doesn't have to be like on their face or anything, but they're gonna have a significant scar somewhere that's noticeable. There's gonna be like a story behind it, right? So that's a little teller. So we're gonna move into the tarot, and we're also gonna see when. So I got this thing. I got this book and it came with a bunch of stuff, and it's all like this old school divination stuff, and they had all these questions, and one of them was like, when are you gonna meet your the person you're gonna marry? And so there's like 7 answers, and let's see for pile 3, when is pile 3 gonna meet their person? Okay, G, soonish, but okay. So we're going to add the tarot. We still have to get letters as well. So we're going to add the tarot, and then we'll see for jobs and for where, maybe. So we're going to use the vice versa tarot for you. It doesn't really matter right or reverse for this. Well, for this portion, actually it does. So soonish, but what? But a Queen of Swords in reverse. Yo, you know what? Y'all are gonna meet, but y'all aren't gonna get together yet. Either it's just gonna be like an acquaintance type of shit or like coworker type of situation, but y'all aren't in the right place. Either you or them or both of y'all. But like Queen of Swords in reverse is kind of a fucking mess. Like cold, fucking hearted, can't motherfucking talk, like inarticulate, just all over the place. Y'all are just not gonna be in the place because you're not calling your soulmate. So y'all might run into each other. You might not meet, but you might be in the same place at the same time, but the universe is gonna be like, nah, man, y'all gotta do your shit. You might be obsessing on some next shit or some next person. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. Or you might be so fucking self-involved and so self-centered that you don't even fucking see them. Or them, vice versa. So you're gonna run into them or meet them before the changes, before the time is right. Yeah, so nothing's gonna happen. Or it's gonna be maybe all over the place. That's a Hierophant in reverse. A 4 cups in reverse. So everything's in reverse. Then got a King of Cups. Yeah, one's gonna be ready and one isn't gonna be ready because like the King of Cups is emotionally mature, stable, is like got their shit together. And this is the Queen and the King. So I feel like whoever's the feminine energy. So whatever. If you're straight, then like the women, I guess, if you're not like, if you're gay, whatever, or it's like. So I don't know, man. It's just complicated these days. But whatever the situation, the more feminine energy. Like there's always going to be like one energy that's a bit more feminine, a bit more masculine, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with, you know, if you're the guy or you're the girl. Like I have very masculine energy, so sometimes I'll have a more masculine energy than certain dudes that might have a more like water or earth overridden chart, right? So whoever has the feminine energy is the one who's not ready, is the one who's too fucking cold, is the one who needs to step really into their fucking feminine energy, and it needs to balance shit out. Why do I feel attacked? I feel like I'm talking to myself, so don't take it personal. So yeah, it's gonna lead to like that lack of commitment and that lack of traditional steps being able to take place, because you know it's the Yarfant. um 4 cups in reverse. So yeah, like they won't be the it's gonna be a missed opportunity. There's something that's gonna come in the way. It's like the traditional way of, like, yeah, I'm really not for this whole like feminine masculine stereotype gender roles, all that bullshit. Like I could give a fuck less. It's misogynistic nonsense. But like I feel like this person's energy is balanced and yours is too masculine, and like so like you guys can't come towards each other in that traditional sense, if that makes sense. So until the feminine energy figures their shit out and nourishes their sacred feminine energy and like gets on their fucking queen shit, on some real shit, it can't happen. That change needs to happen. That's that. Sorry, that was really kind of hard to explain, apparently. Let's see, jobs. 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands. I'm cheating for that part, guys, because I don't know all the jobs by heart for all the cards. Like, I barely ever use that, so I have a paper. So I'm reading. 5 of Swords, Army, Police, Damage Control, Internal Investigation. Interesting. So yeah, this person might be on the job, and that's how they, you know, you guys run into each other. Maybe for some of you, they might arrest you if they're a cop. I feel like that might just be for one person. Or they might be investigating you on some. I feel like it might be like kind of a negative first meeting. And that's why you might have like that overly negative, overly masculine energy when, as opposed to have that vulnerable, open to meeting that person, because they're coming at you on some job shit, on some coming after you type shit. It makes sense now. It was really hard to explain. I couldn't explain. It was just like, yeah. Let's see what 3 of Wands. A freelancer, writer, artist, inventor, trade, enterprises. So it could be an entrepreneur, like freelance writing, artist, inventor. I feel like for some of you, there might be some freelancing and some writing. But I do feel like for the better part of y'all, your person does have a more traditional job. By traditional, I just mean, you know, like freelance writing and artists, inventors, like that wasn't that many people as opposed to, you know, now. I do feel like it might be more like the Army, Police, Damage Control, Internal Investigation, maybe even PI, Private Investigation, or something like that. I mean, they might even get hired to like private investigate you or something. And then that's like kind of the first meeting. Maybe you give off that overly masculine vibe, you know what I mean? And then you guys run into each other again. I don't know. I mean, different stories. Okay, let's see where. I'm really curious now. I'm invested. Where? Okay, so could be by a cliff, could be hiking, could be on a mountain, Could be in the desert. You see like the dunes in the back, beach. Be on a trip, traveling with that full energy. Be when you're like long distance, when you're on like a foreign land. Let's get one more. 6 of Cups. I'm really getting trip, vacation vibe. You definitely could meet this person vacationing on a trip. You're both on a trip, or they could be from a foreign land and you get arrested in their country or something, or you do business, or they do business in your country and you investigate them, or vice versa. It could be at a party for some of you, the first time you meet, at a party on a balcony smoking, if you're a smoker, okay? All right. Okay, 7 of Swords on the bottom, guys. Okay, yeah, some of you might meet this person because you get in trouble and they're the ones that catch you and punish you. Let's get some letters. We didn't get letters, right, for initials? Okay, we got P, Peter, Xavier, Pox, chicken pox, whatever. Poxy, proxy, by proxy. V and Q. Okay, you guys got some weird ass fucking funky ass letters. So your person definitely could be from another country, because like I can't think of that many names that starts with like Q, X, Y, V, you know, in English, Vincent, Vince, Vincenzo. Yeah, P. There's a few, but all right, guys, I can't really think of many words with that. So that's your letters, and that was your reading. If you like your reading, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you're new here, so you can see more videos from me in the future. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, guys. Let me know which pile you pick and if it resonated, and if you're excited about your person. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Alrighty, get last pile. Hungry. Marvin. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. All right, guys, so we're gonna get straight into it. You picked the flamingo, pink opal. All right, let's see what you got for the cards. All right, all that ass. Your person might have a nice ass, might really be into butts. You might have a really nice butt. They may love your butt. Seduction. Okay. All right, so we get to the sexy pile. Funny, I haven't really talked about sex or much or anything so far, but y'all are the sexy pile. So definitely gonna be very passionate, very intense sexual relationship. Don't fucking force it. Kanye West. Ha ha. Yeah, I had written stuff on cards, so there's like liquid paper on there. B. Wedding. Okay, so you're definitely gonna marry this person. So if you're like, well, now I don't want to get married, well, bitch, somebody's gonna change your mind. Bliss is worth creating from. So yeah, maybe you've been creating for bliss, and now it's gonna be creating from. Okay, roots. Shit, you getting married. Also, fourth house, Cancer energy. Your person could be a Cancer. Kanye West is a Gemini. I know that. I didn't know the other three artists' signs. So we got Gemini, Cancer energy in the house. Slow and steady wins the race. Then, all right, put Kanye here. Let's see. Make sure I'm in the frame. Okay, this is a fucking sexual healing. Okay, so sexual healing. We're gonna get a song from Kanye West, but sexual healing's also gonna be one of your songs. Pile 4. Let me get a dice for you guys to add to this. Just one dice, please. All right, so you got ID. It's an ID, passport, okay, your person. Man, this is some intense sexual energy. With the come to the edge, all I'm thinking, okay, y'all are gonna be, okay, this is my kinky pile. Come to the edge. Y'all are gonna be like into edging. Your person's into edging, or you're gonna be into edging, or they're gonna get you into edging. Edging is like when you almost come, then you don't. Anyways. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. All right, good. Because with Kanye West, I did have a bit of a concern on having a little too much ego in this situation, but it also shows up in the Two of Cups. Two of Hearts is a Two of Cups. I read playing cards as well. So you got a lot of Cancer energy, which kind of balances that Gemini, egotistical energy. We all know Kanye West is a narcissist. Come on now. Let's not play games. So, but I feel like this person has done the self-sacrifice and has done the work to overcome their ego. I feel like a lot of that has been done through poetry and writing. Whether your person does that for work or not, I don't know. That's maybe a different story. But they definitely do that as a release, as a therapeutic, as a hobby. Write poetry or spoken word. Or for some of you, could rap or just do songwriting with like Kanye West here, right? And the poet showing up. We also have gossip, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So yeah, see, I feel like your person had to learn to put their fucking ego to the side, listen to other people, consider other people's feelings. I feel like it's something, your person definitely had to learn. Your person also, like your soulmate, y'all, that person works. Same with Kanye. So a lot of work, hardworking energy with that warrior too. I feel like there's gonna be a little bit of cat and mouse type of energy with like seduction, getting to know each other, come to the edge. And this energy here, what does this card say? Don't fucking force it. So there's gonna be like some games, some like chasing. I feel like there's gonna be like push and pull. It is gonna be like kind of a slow and steady, slow and steady wins the race. So it's gonna be like slow and steady for this burn. It's gonna be like a slow burn. Beauty is the promise of happiness and a guarantee of despair. When I leave, you shall have no kisses left. To love, you must ignore the difference between pleasure and pain. Okay, y'all are kinky. There's going to be some BDMS here. Faux cheesy. Okay? This is my BDMS pile. But like the fucking edging, y'all are the kinky shit. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. I don't know about that third party shit. Maybe when you guys meet, maybe that's why it's gonna be such a slow burn. Maybe one of you is gonna be entertaining somebody else or be in a relationship already. So that's why there's gonna like that whole don't fucking force it energy, that cat and mouse energy, that like slow and steady. It might, something else might have to come to an end for one of you for this to progress. So it might just be like getting to know each other energy for a while. For some of you, if you're like, bitch, I'm not kinky like that, the coming to the edge might just be you know, kind of being on the edge of something happening, but it can't happen because one of you is involved, right? And that's not how you want to start a relationship. Okay, guys, let's see which song from Kanye we're gonna get. Woo! So we're gonna roll the dice. We're gonna go on Spotify. We're gonna put Kanye, and whichever song down from the number, right, it's gonna be the song. 10. All right, Kanye. Kanye West songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of the lights. All right. So that's gonna be your song for your reading, along with sexual healing. Me and my H's. All right. Perfect. So let's see. Let's get a time frame for when about you're gonna meet this person. Y'all are gonna know when you meet each other, though. It's gonna be kind of obvious with that Two of Cups. It's gonna be obvious. So let's see. When is pile 4 gonna meet their person? Okay, wait. I spun it too hard. So I got this in a bunch of, it was like this book with a bunch of other stuff, like ancient divination stuff. So you got A, within the next year, y'all. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Within the next year, motherfucker, you better get ready. All right. So within the next year, you are going to meet your person. Let's get some initials. Let's get all of this. We're going to do some tarot as well. We're going to be using the lights here. All right. Pile 4's person. Did I get you a dice? Oh yeah, the ID. What's that about? You might meet this person at an airport or at the DMV for some of you. Polka dots. So first letter of, you know, their first name, their last name, their nickname. Polks. Pokes. Alrighty. So let's see their personality. Some looks. indicators, as well as some hobbies and interests. And then we're going to try and see where you're going to meet them and their job, and maybe a little advice if we feel the need to. Shopping. So your person loves to shop. Kanye West. This is killing me. I feel like this motherfucker shops all day, right? Right. Religion. Okay, this is so Kanye. Like, Jesus walks and all his fucking songs and his Sunday choir shit. Very Kanye energy. It may also be a darker skinned person. Not that I got there yet, but play theater. So they like to go see plays, like to go to the theater, opera, things like that. Go see a Sunday choir, probably. Okay, everybody be fucking having resilient soulmates, eh? Freckles. So yeah, definitely darker than you, maybe not too dark, or you know, might be mixed with a little Irish, a little black. Sexy mix. Dark hair and younger than you. So not necessarily like crazy young. It could even be younger, like by a couple days. You know, younger. It's gonna differ per person. You know. And let's see for their personality. Guys, you cannot make this fucking shit up, okay? Nobody else got kinky. Your pile screams motherfucking kinky. Like, y'all, I don't know how you're gonna make it to your fucking reception. The reception's gonna be popping off. Y'all are gonna be in a closet fucking somewhere. I'm telling you, okay? Resilient. So, yeah, your person... I don't know that your person has been through that much shit. I don't feel like your person's necessarily, like, had that hard of fucking life. Last pile definitely did. Pile 1 and 2 too, you know? 2. I just feel like your person is like resilient in the way that they do not give up. Like they will work hard for what they want and they don't give a shit. Like Kanye, like they can, you know, he'll do a rap song with his wire in his mouth and not give a fuck. Like nobody can tell him nothing. Like if he thinks he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it type of energy, you know? Family oriented, so very family oriented. So yeah, you know, with roots, that Cancer energy, Cancer, and then wedding. This person definitely wants a family. They want that wedding, family, white picket fence. Tough love. So this person believes in tough love. You know, they're resilient. They're a hard worker. They don't believe in excuses. So they're not, you know, they don't like to enable. They're not really coddlers. You know, I believe in tough love. So they might not be the most tactful person. They might be like critical, but it's like positive criticism. It's like they want to see you win. They want to push you. They want to see you do your best. They don't want you to, you know, sit there and make excuses. So it's that type of energy, you know? And outdoorsy. So yeah, your person might like, you know, kayaking or surfing or some outdoor activity. It could be one activity in particular, or like just a whole bunch, or just like being outdoors, just like going for walks. Just doesn't like to be in the house. Like yo, like I can't stay in the house all day type of person, you know. Yep. So let's see what the tarot has. Jobs. I feel like those two ones come out. 401s. This person, you might meet this person in 4 months. We got within the year, right? I feel like, yeah, for some of you, you might meet this person in 4 months. First signs, what did I get? I got Gemini, but I got really Cancer coming in real strong. We got Scorpio, Libra, and Aries, but feeling like a lot of Cancer energy. Gemini, let me think. Tough love. I think of all that. Getting like also Earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With that slow and steady wins the race, resilient, tough love, shopping, religious, structure, tradition. Yeah, lots of earth energy and Cancer. Yeah, I cheat for the jobs, guys. I don't know them all by heart. I got a paper here. So King of Cups for jobs. We're looking at doctor, CEO, our high level management. So definitely somebody in a high position that people really trust. With the Four of Wands, we get event planning, property investor, designer, gardener, and florist. So that'll be for some of you. They might be a florist or a gardener or designer, but I feel like for a few of you maybe event planning, but I feel it's like on a bigger scale, especially with this card, like a festival or like big party planning. And Four of Wands. Four of Wands is events. That's why it's event planning. Okay, I'm just being an idiot. Sorry. Brain fart. But yeah, for most of you, I feel like this person is in a fairly high position of power. That kinkiness, that resilient, that tough love. Like, I have a hard time seeing somebody like that. Just working at a flower shop, which they could, but I feel like they would own a flower shop and they would like have rare flowers that only grow on this mountain once a year for 2 weeks, and that type of shit. I get that very accomplished feeling, like vibe from this person, go getter energy. All right, guys. I don't think you really need much advice or anything. I think you're gonna meet that person like fairly shortly. Let's do some advice, because oh yeah, we didn't do where either. So for some of you, I'm getting even a beach music festival. Beach music festival, or when you're fucking lost or locked out. Okay, take that how it resonates. Let's do some advice, because we are dealing with there might be a third party situation. Death, rebirth. Three of Swords, okay. Advice. What is this as advice? You gotta leave something behind. So yeah, so you might be the one. Yeah, man. What does it mean as advice? I feel like you're the one who's gonna have to leave somebody else behind and just deal with the fucking heartbreak of it. I feel like it's not gonna be easy. You might really like love the other person, but it's just not meant to be. Like, it might be one of those situations where like the person isn't bad, but you're just not right for each other. You've just grown apart. Ten of Swords in reverse, yeah. Ooh. That's like moving on from betrayal. I feel like you're gonna have to forgive yourself. Like, this person is probably gonna feel really betrayed because you're leaving them for someone else. And I know most of the 99% of the time when somebody leaves you for someone else, how they get you is how they're gonna leave you. But I think every rule has its exception. And sometimes if you're really miserable with somebody and it's the end, for some reason it's been avoided for a minute, or it's just like the beginning at the end, and you meet your soulmate, sometimes that's the exception to the rule. It's not always playing games and being deceitful and being a piece of shit, but it's gonna be hard, guys. You'll get over it. I think it's going to be harder on the other person, because you're going to have your other person to move on to. But all right, guys, so that was your reading. If you like it, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you're new, so you can see more videos from me in the future. And leave a comment, guys. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if you like your person, if you're excited, or maybe not so much for now. Are you kinky? Tell me. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye.